Well, hello. It's with a heavy heart that I have to tell you all that my little dog, Boston, has passed away. You may know that he was ill. Last September he was diagnosed with a lump in his tummy, and we then had a second diagnosis who confirmed that he had a lump in his tummy, and the vets told us that the cost of doing some 3D scans and therapy or treatment may cost in the region of about £8,000. Well, we don't have that money. Even with the pet insurance, we would have had to have paid something in the region of £2,500 towards it. We just didn't have the money. What we should have done then was to cancel the pet insurance. Anyway, when I came home in January, the dog was very thin compared to when I left in December. In December he was very playful, he was still playing with his toys, playing with us, and being a generally naughty little boy. Anyway, in January he had lost quite a bit of weight and would stand around just staring. So we weren't quite sure what was wrong. Well, we knew that he had this lump. We had decided at the time to just keep him comfortable and make sure that he wasn't in any pain. Anyway, on Monday it got to a point where he could no longer stand, and it looked like he was in discomfort. So it was straight round to the vet, and he was put to sleep at 3 p.m. on Monday afternoon. Yeah, he went downhill really, really quickly. In 1 minute he was able to walk to my mother-in-law's house, which is just around the corner, to not getting out of bed. The day before, Sarah had actually walked him round to her mother-in-law's, because she normally goes there on a Sunday. And but on Monday he kept falling. He couldn't stand up, which has come really quickly. We didn't really expect him to go downhill so fast. Yeah, it's the hardest decision that anyone will have to make in this world, I think. I think if it was a relative, you wouldn't have to put them to sleep. You would just allow them to gently drift off. But our little dog was in discomfort, I think, towards the end. Well, funnily enough, though, a week before, he wouldn't let us pick him up. He just wouldn't let us pick him up. And anyway, on the Sunday, we all had a good cuddle with him because we could pick him up. And on Monday, he had lots of cuddles. Anyway, we get him back today. He's in a little casket. Yeah, like I said, we get him back today. He went to the crematorium on Monday afternoon, and we get him back today. We're going to turn his bed into our memorial flower garden. We're going to put it in the garden. This is a plastic frame that he has for his bed, and we're just going to fill it full of flowers and put it at the bottom of the garden. Yeah, the reason I said about giving up your pet insurance is because they won't pay out. Now, it's going to cost £200 for the euthanasia, and then another £200 for the crematorium. And it's going to be a struggle. But at least I'm in a better position than I was a couple of years ago when I had no money. Now I should be able to find the money to pay for it. Hopefully they'll give us some extended period. I won't expect the £400 straight away. But yeah, we'll find the money. But yeah, if we'd cancelled the insurance, which was costing me £50 a month, by the way, £50 a month, I could have saved up, you know, a good £200 towards the euthanasia. But I think we did the best thing. Still guilty. But we did the best thing. It was over pretty quick. Once we got to the vet, they took him through to the back, and they put a cannula into his leg, front leg, and we said our goodbyes. And before she had finished injecting the solution into his leg, he had gone. And he was my first dead body, other than dead birds that you see in the garden and things like this. He was my first ever dead body. I've never seen a dead person. But anyway, he's gone, and we're donating all the food and blankets and toys to the RSPCA. That's going today, and some of the treats and chews that he had is going to sister-in-law's little girl. She's got a dog, so she'll get all the treats and stuff. The pig's ears and the chicken sticks, duck stick, and any of the leftover food. But he ate well. He really did eat well. He ate better than us some days, with with the chicken, the lamb, the beef, and the duck that he had. Was all very good food for him. But towards the end, I managed to find some food for older dogs, which he absolutely enjoyed. He wolfed that down. But towards the end, he wasn't eating. The last week, he hadn't eaten anything, and on the Monday, he just wouldn't take a drink. He just wouldn't, even with me sat next to him. He would lick the water off my fingers, but he wouldn't take a drink. So I think it was time that we let him go. Anyway, life must carry on, and I'm going to walk around this little church now, taking some photographs of the snowdrops. There's snowdrops all around, so it's nice to see the snowdrops out. It feels, well, the weather feels like spring, to be honest, but the weather forecast says that there's going to be snow, so we'll be prepared for that. Anyway, so that's the end of this little memorial. I'll put some photographs of the dog at the end, and I'll catch you all on the next one. See ya.